Tuesday night. And a look at the starters. For San Antonio, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Lee out there with Lee. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's insanity in at the two-guard position. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Walker out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at the three. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Here's Insanity. Takes the three. Lee, that's good. Lee's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for San Antonio. Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lee with the block. Here's Insanity. Count it. Good.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Heat. Williams looking around. Outside, Dort, just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Lee with the block. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Here's Lee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lee's got 5 points so far.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Williams. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And so Walker nails both of them. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here is Fox. Last game we saw him score 13.
Fox just found a little bit of space there, and he burned the defense.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Take a look at some of the numbers for him. Walker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Lee pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 7. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Wembanyama.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Down low. Here's Walker, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Lee kicks to Lee. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
To the inside. It's stolen by Dort. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Outside, Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 5.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bush making a switch here. Sohan's checked in.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Lee. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 7 points in the game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Shot's good by Williams.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And here is Lee after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Lee passes to Lee. Back to Lee. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Count that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Defensive foul. Lee. That's his.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And that one misses. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. It's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Fox. Williams' shot is off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Fox hits it to go.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season. You look at Lee, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
Tremendous form and confidence. That's what these two have in common when it comes to shooting free throws.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touched by Lee. And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 7.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Greedy player in close. Gilgeous-Alexander with the extra effort.
Here's Lee, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just reliable for guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. Lee with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Walker dishes to Williams. "13 feet away. The putback. Walker on the follow. Spurs leading by 3. Right side, Fox. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Lee. Fox with the steal. Over in the corner, Lee. Back to Fox. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Outside, Walker. It's Dort on the wing, covered by Lee. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Over Walker. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for George. San Antonio also making a switch. Kobe White, he's checked in for Lee. Lee passes to Sohan. Lee against Wiggins. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside Williams. Back to Wiggins. Fires from deep. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Fox. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Good defense by Wembanyama.
How about the timing? He shot.
Okay.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Wallace. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lee bounce pass. Wembanyama outside. From outside off the mark. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wiggins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2, Aaron Wiggins.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
White down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Pass to Wiggins. It's up a 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Lee. Insanity is out there with Fox. Then there's Lights Out. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Spurs shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
And it just doesn't seem to matter where Fox is on the floor, Brent. He's got the confidence to make shots.
Yeah, Greg, I feel like last year he took a huge step in terms of the confidence that he has to impact the game. Now it's about, can he pick his spots, making sure that guys are involved. That's the next evolution of De'Aaron Fox.
And it's good, 2 points. Wallace has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fox passes to Lee. From the stripe. Jump shot is good that time. Lee's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Walker following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one's good. Caruso. And the Spurs with possession. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Lee passes to Wembanyama. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 10 points for him. Oklahoma City's done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
It's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Now here's Wallace. 13 feet away. And Lee pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
No good from Lee. They're trailing by 3. Wallace looking for an opening. There's his 3rd field goal. Now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at San Antonio. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Oklahoma City, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Kobe White, he's checked in for San Antonio. Out to Lee. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Wallace against White. Wallace outside. 4 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot. San Antonio leading. Here's Lee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's Caruso. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Lee.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
White against Wallace. Driving to the basket.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Lee gets to Lee. Lee against Caruso. Now the pass to White. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Now here's Lee. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes in.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Lee after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Walker. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals. He had great activity.
Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. Easy jumper from very short distance. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, nice smooth jumper from Holmgren. The young guy finds some room and instantly takes advantage.
Lee outside. Shoots over Walker. Offensive rebound. Fournette. And they'll get another chance. Out to Lee for the 3. Score the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Lee really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Brent, an all-star for the first time in 2023.
And SGA made a lot of noise in that season, averaging 30 a game. And this guy was showing he could be a franchise player and the main man on a young OKC team.
That one falls.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Walker at the elbow. Over Lee. Walker's shot is off.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by San Antonio. Not loose. Lee with the steal. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Lee. Here's Holmgren. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Pass to Lee. Here's Insanity. Now here's Lee. He had 22 points in the win against Miami.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Fox passes to Lee from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Walker. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead. Fox with it. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks. In his first game, Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
San Antonio calls timeout. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
This year, racking up the most steals per game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
The Spurs have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Taking 3 shots.
That free throw from Lee is good. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 34-point lead against Phoenix.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fox looking it over. Here's Lee, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Wembanyama for 3.
And a great first quarter for him, but he seems to be slowing down here in the second. And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Over Lee. Lee with the block. Lee against Walker. And Lee with the stuff.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Walker throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Back to Fox. It's good from long range. Fox has got 8.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Lets it go. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox, and no good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Lee, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Lee's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
To the paint, here's Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Walker nails both of them.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Lee, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lee with the block. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. On the inbound, and that one is good. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now Fox. Here's Lee.
Lou Dort, one of the better defensive players in the NBA.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit in the second half?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. Just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll all find out together. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They just keep giving the ball away. That's not how you win. I understand this defense is giving them problems, being disruptive. If they can just cut down on the turnovers, I think they can win this game.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Lee outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his third assist on the night.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Now here's Williams. It's hauled in by Insanity. The Insanity's got his fourth rebound in this one. Rejected by Walker. And a minute played as the second half gets going. That one goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that's Life Above the Rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williams up on top. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the layup. Williams has got 10.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Here's Insanity. He has 5. Here's Fox. Lee, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Lee really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
We've got a moment now to check out how the points have been divided between the starters and the bench for the Spurs.
Amazing.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Spurs.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 8. Right through the D for the layup. Fox has got 10 points.
How's that move for Fox? He is fearless.
Lee against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And San Antonio called for the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Holmgren hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Terrific swat from Holmgren there. Just shows you his length.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox inside the line. And the Spurs scoring again. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Lee against Dort. And the rejection by Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. The kick out to Walker. Takes the 13-footer. A rebound by the Spurs. Lee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside Williams. They get a hand on it. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And 1 on Holmgren.
First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Number 5.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So it's the Spurs now. Lee outside. Lee outside. Fires the 3. Thunder with the rebound.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Holmgren from deep. The Thunder with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Spurs. Basket good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Wembanyama. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by San Antonio. Walker trying to free himself up. Fox against Dort. Right side, Lee. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Holmgren after the basket by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 17-footer goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
So tough to defend that right there. Gilgeous-Alexander has become so adept at scoring under pressure.
And the pass to Lee. Rejected by Walker. They get it back. Lee against Dort. Fades back. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Back to Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
On the wing, Lee, defended by Dort. Down low, Wembanyama. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 16.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Wembanyama, right side. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Looking to get it going. And the rejection by Wembanyama. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Walker. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio with the change here, too. White, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Williams inside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Insanity. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Lee penetrating. And Lee with the stop.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead. And here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Williams. And that one drops for him. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Passes to Insanity. Here's Lee. He gets it in there. And that's now 33 points for Fresh.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Bounce pass from Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He kicks to Holmgren. He with the block. And they recover it. Hartenstein passes to Waltz. Shot clock at 5. Fires from way outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio ball.
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Number 1, the Spurs.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden, sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
Outside Williams. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. He with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Waltz. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Lee against Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Lee with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside Williams. Over Lee. Lee with the block. They retain possession. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Lee. He's out there with Kobe White. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No good from Lee.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now here's Caruso. He's covered closely. And here is Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the feed to Holmgren. It's deflected. Lee against Williams. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 35.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Back to Wallace. Outside Williams. Knocks it loose. Pass to Caruso. Going inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Spurs leading by 21. Lee outside. Over Williams. Shot's good by Lee. Lee's got 28.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Hartenstein, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Caruso with the ball. 4 on the clock. Driving the lane. Offensive rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Second chance effort. It's tipped. Right side, Lee. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Lee's got 17 points here in the second half. The pass to Holmgren. White against Wallace. Over White. Wallace, good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Here's Sohan, defended by Caruso. Williams against Lee. High arcing shot. Wallace, good.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now here's White over Wallace, and he overshot that one, missing. Caruso, the pass to Williams. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Walker's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 19 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lee kicks to White. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on that one. Good D by Lee.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Dort against Lee. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Wiggins. Ball's knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Here's Sohan, covered by Wiggins. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Tipped away. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker taking his time here. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Passes it to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Oh, that's blocked.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Lee with the steal. The 11-footer. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Poked away. Now Wembanyama. Looking for Lee, gets it there. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Lee's got 30.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time. Basketball
IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Hey, Brett, coming out of this last CBA, were you surprised how quickly the push for a hard salary cap was abandoned?
Yeah, I wonder, Kevin, if some of it was just the timing of the CBA and not having to go down into the trenches to talk about that level of what's happening financially around the NBA.
Take a break.
Also, the small market teams were super opposed to having that be put in place because at times they want a chance to go all in as well.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dort. Insanity, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for White. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Fox, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Free throw good, Fox. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the high post. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just getting more and more confident with that outside shot. Fox doesn't care how tight the defense is.
Walker in the post. He's against Lee. Shot's good by Walker.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to Lee. Here's Insanity. Now here's Lee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Walker the pass to Williams. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he lays it up and in.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Over to the wing. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Williams. Insanity. Here's Wembanyama. Bucket is good. Wembanyama has got 17 now, just in the second half.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 assists now tonight. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Dort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lee. And the Spurs scoring again.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night, never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good. That's now 32 points for Victor Wembanyama.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
Here's the pass to Hartenstein. A rebound by the Spurs.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Fresh.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Here's Dort, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Passes it to Williams. Walker with it. Shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
From Luke, it's Dort.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren.
So it's San Antonio now. Lee finds Fox. Back to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over George. And another basket for San Antonio.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
That's the end of the
This
game.
one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy